Finally, something is happening in Dokkan Battle. I felt like this for being both on Global and JP Tanabata and the anniversary. Like, I felt like there was nothing happening for the most part. Tanabata is featuring for the part 2 Ella Jiren here, who is AGL. And I think he has some sort of domain standby skill here where it doesn't look like he can attack. We'll have to find out more in today's video, so don't forget to leave a like and subscribe to the channel. But yeah, for the 9th anniversary on Global, it felt pretty dead. They did not include EZA for the Brawly, Chi-Lai, and Limo anywhere. And so it feels super dead because the Memorial Battles was happening after the EZA. And I don't know why they moved or like did not release the EZA on the Friday. But there is stuff coming. We got the Extreme Super Battle, the new stages for the Supreme Magnificent Battle, and then the Awakening. So part 2 is coming along. And it looks like I don't know what's happening with Brawly, Chi-Lai, and Limo. That's just something that is... Maybe they save it for the last part where the EZA for Bootanks and Vegito were to fill in that blank spot. I really don't know what is happening on Global, but there is stuff finally coming through. But let's have a look at Jiren's... So let's have a quick look at Jiren's animations here. Are they going to be super hype? And maybe we'll find out what the actual second form is. So we are just starting off with the 12 key here. And so far looks pretty decent. Alright, cool. Remember, this is an LR, so we got the 18 key here. And he's just freaking up Vegeta here. It's alright. Nothing amazing. It's not like UI Goku right now. But here is whatever this is, the standby. I'm assuming it's a standby. And he's got voice animation, acting. I actually don't know what's happening here. Could be a rage. I don't know what's happening. He is angry, I'll tell you that much. Okay, that aura looks clean though. Alright, here we go. So, he actually can attack here. Maybe it's like, the Super Saiyan 4 Goku where he has, like, the transformation and the reverts. Again, we'll have to find out the translations, but so far, this is looking pretty sick. Alright, what's his final attack here? Ooh! Not. Oh, that is dope. Oh, that's going to be a sick KO screen. Love that. That is going to be great. And not only that, there are some EZAs that we have to go through. Skinny Boo is getting an EZA. The GOAT. He's finally back. We have Android 18, who was really good when she released. She's getting an EZA as well. And Android 17 is going to get an EZA. And then the Int Piccolo. Hopefully, he is useful. We've been looking forward to a Piccolo Universe Survival Saga unit. See if he's any good as well. So let's jump into some of these translations here. Piccolo's EZA. Int type key +3, 100% at HP attack and defense. He greatly raises attack and defense for 1 turn, causes supreme damage, and lowers attack. I don't even remember what he did previously, so I'm just going in this blind. Key +1, attack and defense 200%. By the way, the SA effect is great. When HP is 80% or below, attacks are guaranteed to hit. And when HP is 80% or below at the time of attacking, seals the enemy's super attack. Okay, well, it's not crazy good or anything like that. Attack and defense 100% when launching a super. 100% attack and defense when there is a rep of Universe 7 ally attacking on the turn. And when all allies attacking on the turn are on the rep of Universe 7. Guards against all attacks. Okay. Could be really good as this like little third slot, second slot unit. I don't know who you're linking up with in the rep of Universe 7. There's too many great units. Key +1 attack and defense 30% for all tournament participants, category allies. Plus additional key +1 and defense 30%. if they all belong. Okay, so locked in the rep of Universe 7 because you want to activate Guard, but he actually supports them all. So it's really decent. I'm not even going to lie to you. I just don't know what the stats are looking like. It could be a great little third, second slot unit. Let me have a quick check on what his linking partners are. So let's find out what rep of Universe 7 characters he can link with. There is the free-to-play units, Roshi, and yeah. So that's going to be the biggest problem. I don't even think he will be used like that, which is problematic right there. Man, this was his passive prehand. So major boost. Now for Android 17's EZA, Tech Types 3 key and 100% stat boost. Greatly raises defense for 1 turn and supreme damage and raises attack for 6 turns. I believe 18 is going to be probably the opposite there. And then 170% attack and defense with a 17% attack defense per key sphere acquired, with an additional attack plus 50% and defense 20% per tech key sphere acquired. That's a lot of attack. Defense 50% when attacking, medium chance of evading enemies' attack, chance of dodging up by 17% per rainbow key sphere obtained up to 50%. And then there's another representative of Universe 7, attacking the same turn, launches an additional attack with a great chance of it becoming a super attack. Always performs a critical hit when there is a battle with ally attacking in the turn. That's pretty cool. Because he actually has some linking partners, he actually could be used. You just need to have a decent orb changer to make him consistent. But even then, getting him a few tech orbs and then defense on super and attacking should help him out tremendously. Medium chance to dodge as well. And then you can have more dodging when you grab rainbow. I think just grabbing rainbow orbs will help him out. So he actually looks really good. I wonder what his attack stat is looking like with 50% attack per tech key sphere obtained. That is a lot of damage. And then you get the free critical if you have a battle with ally attacking the same turn. It's pretty cool. I will say, like, even though he does have the rep of Universe 7 restriction for an additional attack, I mean, you don't have to really fulfill that. Like, I'm sure one super attack will get him to a nice little stat defense. It just maybe affect the attack more than anything. He probably won't hit as hard, but yeah, like that means you can run him on androids or whatever other categories that he fits on. Now for EZA Android 18, Tech Types 3 key 100% stat boost, greatly raises attack for 1 turn, causes supreme damage and raises defense by 50% for 6 turns. Android 18 has always been the better out of the two when it comes to these 2 units here. So I'm going to assume that she's going to be better as well with the EZA. The SA effect is already better to begin with. Passive skill is attack defense 180%, changes physical and STR key spheres into tech key spheres, and then attack defense 30% per key sphere obtained, which is a little bit more than Android 17's base orb grabbing, but if Android 17 grabs tech orbs, then his stats will obviously be superior in that regard. Defense plus 50% when attacking, still the same. Medium chance to perform a critical hit. Medium chance to perform a critical hit plus 18% up to 50% per rainbow key sphere obtained. So instead of dodging, she's got the critical. When there's another rep of Universe 7 category ally attacking the same turn, launches an additional attack, there's a high chance for it to be a super. And when there's a battle with category ally attacking the same turn, reduces damage by 35%. So she has the damage reduction and then the defense. I'm actually torn between which one may be better. It just, I guess, depends on how much tech orbs you grab with Android 17. But I guess Android 18 is definitely the more reliable one when it comes to things, because she greatly raises defense by 50% for 6 turns, and she's got the damage reduction, and she's still got the nuking ability. So I think Android 18 is going to be better in that case. And for the last sub-EZA that we are going to be seeing, we got Majin Buu's Fit, or Skinny Buu, AGL Types 3 key and 100% stat boost, raises attack for 1 turn, supreme damage to the enemy, and great chance of stunning the enemy. 3 key attack defense 200%, and for 7 turns, further key plus 3 and 200% attack defense. High chance to perform a critical, and high chance of dodging. For each ally in the Rep of Universe category attacking in the turn, attack defense, critical hit chance, and evasion chance plus 10%. It's only going to be 30% if it is for the turn. but 30% dodge chance and 30% critical is pretty nice. The attack and defense, it's nothing really. For each attack evaded, attack and defense and damage reduction up by 7%, up to 77. Okay. Okay, Skinny Boo, I see you, man. What? Dodging 11 attacks and a representative of Universe 7 gives him 100% damage reduction. What? That is so sick. That is the greatest tank of all time. It takes a while to build up, but still, like, that is... He's got a high chance of dodging. He's got a dodge chance on like, this guy's nuts. Absolutely nuts. I don't even care if he doesn't do any damage. This guy's like the God Goku now for representatives of Universe 7. Now for what you have been waiting for, the translations for AGL LR Jiren. We're going to start off with this form. There are 3 forms to him, so it's going to be a longer one here. So here it is. His leader skill is Universe 11 for 4 key and 200%, or Universe Survival Saga for 3 key and 200%. So essentially just Universe Survival Saga, except I guess like some champers, right? Do all the new champers have Universe Survival Saga now? I know that they updated it with the new STR champer, but yeah, who is in Universe 11 that's not in Universe Survival Saga, essentially, is what I'm asking. Raises attack defense for 1 turn and colossal damage, and then the Ultra is greatly raised attack defense for 1 turn, Mega Colossal and high chance to stun. Key plus 8 for the passive and 350% attack and defense. From the first turn of appearing nullifies one of the targeted enemy's action once. And damage reduction 50%. Alright. An additional attack defense 50% when attacking. An additional 100% attack. Great chance of critical hit and damage reduction plus 11% when placed as the second or third attacker. Very simple unit. I thought this was going to be a way longer. But he looks very, very simple. Second or third star is obviously the way to go right there for the damage reduction and, of course, the stats when attacking. Defense, no built-in additionals or anything like that, just the criticals. Very interesting character. I wonder what his stats are looking like, actually. Could actually be really high. The 350% starter turn is crazy. And here are all the links and categories that he is in, and it is just the basic Jiren. Next form we are looking at is this Jiren, who is in standby, I'm going to assume. So his condition to perform the standby is from turn 3 after appearing, and the standby will last for 5 turns, during which the charge count increases by 1 per key sphere obtained. So grabbing orbs is how he builds up his charge count, this one. The Jiren is still called Jiren here. Of course, the leader skill will be the same. He's unable to attack, so he doesn't have an SA mechanic. And then he gets defense 350%, 3 key to all allies, damage reduction 50% with an additional damage reduction plus 11% per key sphere obtained. All right, it's pretty like standard, I guess, unable to attack standbys. And it's very Jiren-like, of course, as he's like, you know, meditating. It's not the art's not him meditating, but like that's kind of the vibe I'm seeing. An additional defense 100% when receiving an attack, and randomly changes non-AGL key spheres into AGL key spheres, alright? Attack plus 70% to all other allies for 2 turns when this character obtains key spheres as the second or third attack. Interesting that they want you to keep him, even though he has such good damage reduction, they want you to kind of keep him second and third here, which obviously means that his damage reduction is less effective unless you get like good attack patterns. But yeah. If you want all your allies to get that 70%, you do need to sacrifice. And then this is the LR art. I didn't get to show it at the start of the video. So this will be his final form, which is going to be the full power form, as you can see with the brackets here. So I'm not sure if there is any sort of... So this is Jiren's translations. I'm not too sure if there is some sort of like effect if you don't get the full charge or not. That is something that is unknown, and I don't have any translations on that. So if there is something, let me know in the comment section. And I don't think there's any effect. I don't remember. Was there anything in the essay? I don't think so. But let's have a look at Jiren at full power here. He greatly raises attack and raises defense for 1 turn on the essay. Ultra Super Attack greatly raises attack. Ultra Super Attack massively raises attack and raises defense for 1 turn. so more damage output, and guarantee stuns the enemy. Don't know if this is... this should be a 2-turn. Right, it should be a 2-turn. Every essay that I've seen is like, it's 2 turns, but I'm not... have we ever had a guaranteed stunner? I don't think we have. Key plus 11, attack and defense 400%, damage reduction 60%, and from the first turn appearing, foresees the enemy's super attacks, an additional damage reduction of 11%. That is cool, getting to foresee super attacks. An additional attack defense 111% when attacking. That's gonna be so much. Oh my god. Great chance for critical hits with an additional crit chance of 11% per super attack performed. An additional attack plus 100%. And attacks are guaranteed to hit and guaranteed criticals when key is at 24. An additional attack plus 50% when this character receives a super attack from the enemy. Interesting right there. So you definitely want him into that super. He has enough damage reduction to really survive at most things, and enough start of turn attack and defense. It's interesting here that you get per super attack performed. I was like, oh my god, he's gonna get like additionals in here, but he does not. So yeah, so I mean, it's kind of obvious. You just build him additionals and you're pretty much good right there, right? Don't need to give him any crits. Here are his link sets for his full power form. And that's pretty much it for today's video. I hope you guys did enjoy. Hopefully we get to see the data download tomorrow and we get some more surprises. Let me know which you are most excited for. But I'll see you guys in the next video. As always, stay healthy, stay safe, stay fizzy. Peace.